I thought of this crafty idea to measure my locks, which I don't think I've ever done before. So this will be the first time. How long do you guys think my locks are? Gotta get the incense going. So I just shampooed my hair. Which I do from time to time. And I realized that my hair has grown significantly since I locked it up. Not since I locked it up. I actually initially started my locks back in my junior, senior year of college. So this is when I was like 21, 22. We're talking about 2005, 2006. Very long time ago, right? We're in 2023. But I started my Freeform locks in May of 2020. And I actually created a video series on YouTube where I document the journey, this long journey that my Freeform locks have taken since I started them. And I made that decision because I just really had got tired of manipulating my hair. So I'm going to measure this braid here. I don't have one of those seamstress tape measures, so I'm just going to use what I have here. How can I do this? Ooh, it's so long. All right, I'm going to put this at the tip. Yo. And this is plaited, yo. So long it's not, can't even fit in the camera. Look at that. All right. Let's see, we'll do it right here. Wow, that's like 20.5 inches right there. So I'm actually going to measure each individual Freeform lock. I do have 12 of them. And I'm going to show you guys the progress that my locks have made. So I need to get some more. These are the supplies that I use on my hair. I just discovered this recently. This is the bomb, yo, tea tree leave in conditioner spray. I'm almost out of it. That's how much I've been using it. I don't use it every day. I just use it when I want to add some glow to my hair. But I spray it on my scalp, and then I also spray it like on my actual hair too. Yeah, I definitely gotta get some more. I actually go to Harlem to buy my supplies for my hair. Oh, I think that's it. That is actually it, yo. So fun. So, for what it's worth, this is what I usually do after I spray it on my scalp. I'll massage my scalp really good. Paying close attention to my edges. And then I also add some rose water spray. My favorite. I actually love the smell of this. And I wash my hair like 2 times in the shower. My hair usually takes about 2 to 3 good days for it to dry completely. All right. I need to make a visit to the beauty supply store. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys the progress that my Freeform locks have made alongside how I usually style my hair, which it hasn't changed. I gotta come up with some new ideas on how I style my Freeform locks. I know I just got 2. What did I do with those? Just got 2 twisties. That's the old one. Where are the new ones I just got? Are these in here? And here they are. And I'm going to measure each and every one of them. I call them my 12 tribes. My 12 African tribes. Yeah. And sometimes I feel like my hair gets so long, I don't know what to do with it. So I just twist it and put it up in buns. I feel like the best buns that I make are the buns that I'm not even trying to. Isn't that something? All right, so I'm going to use this. This is my favorite styling gel here. This is a knockoff version of Jam. I call it Shine and Jam, but this is like the knockoff version, but it's better though. Like the consistency of it is so much better than the actual brand. So, and I'm going to use these rubber bands, which I don't keep rubber bands on my hair too long because I don't want to pull at my edges, but I just use it for styling purposes. And before I style each one, I am going to measure them. I need one of those other type of tape measures, but hey, this will do for now. All the way down to the longest. Ooh. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. There you go. Right here. This is about 18 to 19 inches. This right here. That's pretty long, yo. I know some women, they buy hair that's like that long. And I grew mine. People ask me, like, have I cut my hair? I haven't necessarily cut it. There have been times where I would take the scissors to trim the ends of my hair to kind of even it out, but no. I have not cut it, though. I don't see that I will ever cut my hair. I don't see why people cut their hair. Like they take the time to grow locks and then they cut them off. And I've heard stories where people say, oh, well, I cut off the negative energy because that was a time in my life where I was going through a lot, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to release the negative energy. But I'm like, I feel like, listen, all of my experiences, whether I deem them as bad or good, have helped to shape the person I am. So I don't get rid of that. I don't see a need to get, like, what's the point? I don't understand. I would imagine all of these are the same length. Let's try. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on this side. Put it at the base and go all the way down. Yep, 19. Consistent. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You got stuck. Ow. Alright. So I purchased this shirt, or actually it's a dress, but I'm wearing it like as a shirt. I purchased it from this online store, and I tried it on the other day. You guys see when I did a video on that. I didn't like it necessarily, I guess, when I tried it on in my video, but now I'm feeling it. I guess because it matches my skin tone. I like. Yo, I just, Facebook just showed me a memory from back when I was living in Atlanta, Georgia. And I was so skinny. I almost forgot how skinny I used to be, for real. Let's measure this one. But I remember I used to wear, like a size 4 or 5. Like, that's how skinny I used to be. And I'm looking at the picture like, ooh, that was me. Thank God I picked up some pounds. This one is 17. Ooh. 17 inches. Probably better if I had one of those, like, seamstress tape measures. I just love the way my hair feels on my fingers, y'all. So soothing. I just love the texture of my hair. Indescribable. Took me a nice walk from my place. I went down the East River. And then I circled through, like, Harlem. Maybe, like, around, I think it was, like, what street was that? Like, 96th Street. And then I went around that lake at the top part of Central Park North. And I went all the way, I circled all the way around that lake. I think it's a man-made lake, by the way. But when I tell you that walk was so nice, I think these are about the same length. This one measured 17 and this one's 19, but I think I did it wrong. All right. But when I tell you that walk was so refreshing, I was like, yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. And it was at night. I mean, I think that's the best time to go for a walk, especially here in New York, because it's so busy outside. Like, everybody named Mama be at the freaking park. Everybody named Mama really be outside in New York. So I was really appreciating yesterday going out when not too many people were outside. And the colors of my locks, it's actually many different colors, but the most recent ones that I use were bronze and what is the other color? And I know I used like some color of red. I'm trying to remember what color. It was bronze and some type of red color. I try not to pull my hair too tight. No, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna take take this out. Like, I'm very gentle with my hair. You have to be. I heard that there's this thing called tension alopecia, where when you apply too much tension, like on your edges, you pulling your edges too much, it could cause hair loss. When I plait my hair, it makes it a little bit more manageable because it's so long. So it's like when you plait it, it shortens it, which makes it a little bit more manageable. And then a little bun. This is just so that I could style the other parts. Oh, and I feel like that's still tight, but it's not gonna be like that for long. Because these are new scrunchies here that I'm using. So the back you guys just saw was 3, and then around this crown, call it my royal crown. Oh, I gotta loosen this up a little bit. I think because I automatically have a heavy hand, and I see what my sister was talking about. Like when I was younger, I used to braid hair, and I don't realize it that I have a heavy hand, but I braid really freaking tight. You know, my sister be like, "Can you loosen it?" I'm like, I can't. Clearly, even on my own head, I try to go loose with this bun, and it's like fucking tight. Like, ah, shit. All right, so that's that. So around this crown here are 6. Let's take a peek here. Which one should I start with? I'll start with this one. Let's see. I guess because my hair has gotten so long, like I'm curious. I'm really, really curious to see. And with another thing, so sometimes, like apart from trimming, if I see that they're like, for example, this one, it looks like it's kind of, where is it? No, this. Looks like it's kind of weak here. You see that? I'll just go ahead and snap it like that. And then I wrap it up. And then I make a wish. No, but yeah, it doesn't happen often, but sometimes it's just essentially dead ends. I'll go ahead and snap those off. I just don't want them hanging, you know? Before they get to the point where they're like really hanging like by a thread. And I see that, I'll just snap those off. But obviously that does take off some of the length, but I feel like hair, it's just hair, it grows. And clearly my hair doesn't have a problem growing. All right, so let's start this measuring here. Wow, this is 21 inches. 21 inches, yo. This one right here. Let's see which one is the longest. I'm gonna show you guys which one my favorite is. For those who have been following my Freeform Locs journey, you already know. Some of y'all are just tuning in. I'm gonna taste for some crabs. All right. Actually, I'm gonna go to my most favorite one. It's right here. This is my most favorite. I'm gonna spin it around so you guys can see it. Let's see how long my most favorite one is. Go all the way down. Sometimes I be wondering, like, what the hell white people be doing? This one is 21 too. 21 inches. Ay! My longest one so far. My longest and my most favorite one. I remember when I first started my Freeform locks, I was trying to determine if I wanted to let them be congealed, like pulled together like this part is, all the way down to the end, or just let it do what it do naturally. And clearly I decided to let it do what it do naturally, because I kind of like the singles too. You know, it adds more fullness to my hair. I like both. I like both styles. I like the thickness of the Freeform lock pulled together, and then I also like my singles. But yeah, I remember, like, when I started my Freeform locks back in 2020, I just was like over manipulating them. Like, I just was like, I just didn't want to retwist them anymore. So I made that decision to just grow my Freeform locks. But this one is my most favorite one. It's like, I think probably the thickest too. As you guys can see here. Alright, let's go to this one. How long do you guys think this one is? Let's see. Oh, this one is like barely 18 inches. Aww. Aww. Maybe this one is the shortest one. So far what we have, 19, 21, and 18. Aww. And there will come a time when I may not even do this much to my hair. Someone was telling me that my Freeform locks are semi-freeform because I do this to my hair. I'm like, hold up. I'm sitting here trying to minimize my naturalness of my Freeform, because like, no, it's not Freeform. Freeform, full, authentic, organic Freeform is when you don't do anything at all to your locks. You just let them grow out as they do, as they will from your scalp. I'm like, fuck out of here. All right, let's see about this one. I got a feeling this one is going to be probably one of the longest ones. I just got that feeling. Ooh, this one is 21. And you guys can see, like, it's not going to take me long to do this. I don't do it often either. I usually just put my hair up in one big bun when I go out. But it's low maintenance. Like, that's the benefit to having this kind of hair. It's the low maintenance for me. Looking at my cute little giraffe here. Certainly not cutting my hair. Hell no. I remember my dad, when I had a perm, obviously, back in the day, as most people have. This was back when I was in high school, and my dad, I was like contemplating cutting my perm out to go natural, and he was like, "No, don't cut your hair. Your hair is your glory." He was so upset that I cut my hair. You know, my dad was he's like very like old school traditional. So I remember when I was like going through puberty, and this is before I got my period though, but I was still like, I was growing hair, like pubic hair, under my arms, on my legs. And I didn't like that. I noticed it, and I wanted to ask my dad, could I borrow his like, can I use one of his razors that he used to shave his face, so I can cut my so I can shave my pubic hair under my arms, on my legs. And he was like, no. First he was asking me what I needed for, because I just asked, can I use one? I was like, well, I want to shave my hair under my arms. I was like, I was young. I was like 10, 11, right? And he was like, no. And granted, it wasn't like it was a lot of pubic. It was just like, when you get like pubescent or, preteen, it's just like, you start to get hair in some places, right? And this is before I didn't get my period till I was like 16 years old. And I was just like, I don't want this hair there. He was like, no, it's natural. Leave it. This one is 20 inches. So I was stuck with it. He didn't let me cut my, he didn't let me shave my pubic hair, unfortunately. And neither did he let me get my ears pierced. Like most children get their ears pierced when they're babies. My dad didn't let me do that. I was like, I was damn near a grown-ass adult when I finally got my ears pierced. Ridiculous. He would not let my mom do that at all. So you guys can see, like in my baby picture that I have posted, I don't have any earrings in. From birth all the way up through elementary, middle school, no earrings. That was my dad. He was like, nope. Too young. Nope. But then, when I turned 18, I went crazy. I went all out. I damn near got everything pierced. I got my tongue pierced. I got my eyebrows pierced. I got piercings all up along my ears. I got my navel, my belly button pierced. And I came home. My dad saw all these piercings, and he was just like, "Where you think you're going with that?" And he gave me an ultimatum. He was like, you have until, I think he gave me like the weekend or something. He gave me a few days. He was like, you have until this designated date to take all that mess out your body, right? Because I had on a halter top. So he saw like my belly button ring. He saw what was in my, he was like, you got until, he gave me a few days to take it out, right? He was like, if you don't take all that mess out your body, I am going to take your door down. And I told him, I was like, Dad, you can't. This was, I was in high school, y'all. I'm 18 years old, right? Damn near got one foot out the door. I'm like, you can't take my door down. The hell? Like the room to my bedroom door. He was like, I'm going to take your door down if you don't take all that shit out your body. You talking about like my eyebrows. I didn't have both my eyebrows pierced at the same time. I alternated. So I got one done, and then I ended up getting the other one done. My navel pierced, my tongue and all of that. He didn't take my door down because I was telling him, I was like, yo, that's an invasion of privacy. Like, I have a right to have a door up. And he, like, hated it because I would always be in my room with my door closed. On the phone. Y'all used to be, on that phone talking all day. Like, my high school years, that shit was so lit. I used to be on the phone. They had a chat line back in the day. This is before, like, social media and all that, y'all, because I graduated high school in 2002. So your girl be on a chat line. That shit was so much fun. We be on that bitch just talking, listening to people rank on each other. Just having fun. It was pretty much social media, but on the phone version of social media. That's all it was. This is 20 inches. And I would not come out my room. He hated that. He was like, come out. You been in that room all day long. Come. I'm like, I'm just doing what teenagers do, yo. And I felt like, granted, my dad is very smart. Me and my dad, obviously, we would have our moments, but we would bond, and he would, talk to me about life and things like that. Like, he wasn't one of those kind of parents that was overbearing, I would say. Some teenagers, they just hate their mom and their dad because they so strict. He wasn't that at all. He definitely wasn't strict. He didn't discipline me. Like, I really didn't get discipline. Like, he would threaten discipline a lot. Like, threaten to take my door down. He would hardly follow through, though. The discipline, I think, from my dad was just me seeing him mad. Because the energy was different. And it's weird being a girl and your dad is mad at you. That shit feels kind of weird and a little bit scary. Because it's like, you don't know what the hell they're capable of doing. Right? It's like, this is a whole man here and I'm a little girl. So I think it's just like that perceived fear of like, oh, what could happen, right? Nothing had ever happened, but it's just like, what could happen? That's what always kind of had me on the edge about my dad, but I love my dad. He was cool. He bought me my second car, actually. I think it was my second car. Paid for it in full. All right, I'm almost done here. I gotta go by the beauty supply store. But I think that's probably the reason why I don't even wear earrings now, because he was against me wearing earrings when I was growing up. So I think that's probably the reason why y'all don't see I wear earrings now. I guess I'm just honoring his wishes. I talked to him yesterday. On the phone. My dad is 81 years old. He had me when he was 42. My mom was 30. All right, let's see how long. Ooh, this might be the longest one here. This might be it. Hold on, this might be it. Let's see. How many inches is that? Oh, this is 24. Ah, 24 inches. Damn. Wowzers. I always say, like, when I have kids, if that day ever comes, I believe it will somehow. I don't know. It's going to take a miracle. I was just talking to my dad about that yesterday. He was like, how you doing? He asked me that shit like 10,000 times during our conversation. Because I think when I tell him I'm okay, he know. It's like parents know somehow what the truth is. They be knowing. And I'm okay overall, but obviously, there are parts that aren't okay. Like me being 39 years old and still not having any children, not being married and all that good stuff. And I wonder, like, am I supposed to be? I see. Let's see what this one hitting for. Okay. Is that the longest? Okay. Same, 24. I guess it would make sense because these are in the same location, like in my head, near same location. Wow, it's like the 3 in the back, right? The first 3 I did, those were the same length. I think those were what, 19? Wow. Wowzers. Shit long as hell. So 24 inches is 2 feet. It's a lot of freaking hair, y'all. What do you say? I think I've been hanging around white people too long. And I don't even hang around them. I just live amongst them. Funny enough. Shit rubbing off on my ass. Almost done here. But yeah, those high school days were lit and college was even litter, yo. I had the full college experience living in a dorm. All of that. I had a roommate at first. It was a white girl. I think she was from Tennessee. And we did not get along. That shit was so short-lived. She ended up moving out. She had talked to the resident assistant, the RA, and complained about me as her roommate. I didn't do shit to her ass. She just didn't want to be roommates with me, but that was cool. Shit, so she moved out, and I ended up having a room to myself. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. But yeah, my college days were so lit. Let's see how long this one is. What is that? That's like 19.5. My hair is damp. It's gonna take a good like 2 to 3 days for it to dry. I think her name was Rebecca. Alright, well, get your ass out then. And the funny thing, she was so fake, yo. When we first met each other, it was by phone. I think she was still, in her home city or whatever state. This is before she, we came to the dorm. And we were talking because they gave us each other's contact information. So, we were getting to know each other by phone, and we were just discussing what we each were gonna bring, right, to the room. And I'm like, I think I brought my TV, and she brought some things, maybe her phone. And the idea was that, okay, if she was gonna bring something, I didn't necessarily need to bring it, right? Well, since I have 2 TVs, we can share, right? So that was a thing. She didn't like because I had visitors. So I am done. She just didn't like I had visitors. All right, let's see what it's hitting for. I always wanted to see what my hair looks like in the back. Granted, I do have mirrors, but I don't use them really that much. But yeah, she was hating on your girl. She was hating on your girl, whatever, because I had visitors, which we could have. Now, the dorm I lived in, it was all females. But we could still have visitors. within certain hours, and I would have my friends come over. She hated that. She was like, oh no, I got to go. And then she ended up leaving. And I was like, good, bye. Adios. I can feel my hair getting thicker and longer, yo. I can feel like the weight of it. Over time, you realize like how it changes. How much thicker it is. Sometimes make it a little difficult to manage. I feel like sometimes I do my hair, it takes some kind of strength. Alright, that's gonna work for now. My dorm room number was 420. And y'all know back then, your girl was burning down. Sure was. I was burning down. I used to smoke. I shared that fun fact in my previous video. That I started smoking, I think, at age 16. And I stopped when I was... it stopped in the year of 2018. That was like, what, 5 years ago? 35 years old. That's almost 20 years. But yeah. I like, people say, there are a lot of people like in the conscious community that say that it's not a really good idea to have your hair exposed when you're out in public. That you should wrap your hair up. I don't do that. I think, in fact, I hate the way my head looks when it's wrapped up outside. I like to show my hair. That is the wrap. That's how I look at it. That is the wrap. But these are so cute. Kenyan. Maasai warrior. This is me and my hubby. Me and my future hubby. A symbolic representation. But on that note, I'm going to end this video. Grab me some breakfast. I have not eaten yet. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Drop your comments below. And if you are watching this video and if you have Freeform locks, feel free. I don't mind that you tag your channel in the comment section below, because I like to see videos from other people too, doing their hair and maintaining their locks. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. This blonde is like, hold on. Sometimes I don't be happy with the way my bun look. I just be like, hold up, wait a minute. Just leave it like this, huh? Leave it like this. It just gets in the way. It's just like hair, hair, hair on top of hair. And I remember when I was in a relationship with my ex-partner, and we would be lying in bed. And do you know this motherfucker? He would be so oblivious to my hair and just roll on my hair. I'd be like, hey, you're on my hair. Get the fuck off my hair. That in of itself would start an argument, because I just feel like, if you're doing that shit on purpose, for real. How don't you see my hair right here? Like, I would never be that unaware that I'm lying on someone else's hair. I'm just not that unaware. I thought he did it on purpose, so he had to. All right, this might work. I had to put some muscle up in it. There we go. There we go. Much better. All right, on that note, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. I got to go by the beauty supply store. Give me some more tea tree. Peace out.